Hey, it's Leo, and this is the Sound Museum. This week on my music podcast, I'm celebrating the 80s, songs from the movies. The 80s were an incredible decade for music, and songs from movies ruled the charts all over the world. So make sure you check out that podcast episode on your favorite podcast provider. And to celebrate the new podcast episode, I'm going to react to a live performance from the late Irene Cara. This is Flashdance What A Feeling.
First, when there's nothing but a slow blowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind.
Alright, this is a live vocal from Irene. It's actually quite hard to find live vocals from the 80s because back in those days, a lot of live performances were actually lip-synced on TV shows like Solid Gold and various shows. So this is definitely a live performance from Irene.
All alone I have cried silent tears full of pride in a world made of steel, made of stone.
Such a fantastic song. I've always been a huge fan of Irene Cara. In fact, the song Fame, which Irene released in 1980, was the very first 45-inch record I ever bought as a kid. So Irene Cara has been in my life for such a long time. And when she released Flashdance What A Feeling, I was just in heaven. Absolutely love the song, and make sure you check out the 12-inch mix of the song because it is epic. Before we get into the chorus, Irene sounds fantastic here. She's always been a good live vocalist. And of course, back in those days, there were no in-ear monitors. So when artists had to sing live, they really had to have a great voice. And Irene is just fantastic. Beautiful. Wow, fantastic vocals from Irene and amazing mic technique as well. When she hits that high note, the mic comes out. That's a stop distortion. Fantastic. This movie, Flashdance, is one of my favorites as well. It has a really amazing soundtrack. And last year, I done a special music podcast episode all about Flashdance to celebrate the 40th anniversary. So make sure you check that out on your favorite podcast provider.
What a feeling, pictures come alive, you dance right through your life. What a feeling, what a feeling, I can't handle
Ah, absolutely love Irene Cara, such an amazing singer. That was from the film Flashdance. Of course, that was What a Feeling. And this song won Irene so many awards, it's crazy. She won the Oscar and Golden Globe for Best Original Song from a Movie. And she won 2 Grammy Awards. An amazing, iconic song from Irene Cara, which she also co-wrote with Keith Forsey. It was a very sad day for me when we lost Irene Cara on November the 25th, 2022. I remember the day really clearly. It was actually at night here in Australia when the news came through, and I saw a post on her Twitter account from her publicist that Irene had passed away. At first, I couldn't believe it, but as the hours went on, it became clear that we had lost the amazing Irene Cara. Make sure you check out Irene's back catalogue on your favourite streaming service. And I really hope you enjoy this week's music podcast, the 80s songs from the movies. And let me know below what you think of the song What a Feeling. And if you have some personal stories of Irene Cara, I would love to hear them. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Until next time, you take great care of yourself.